Hi, I'm Wenzel. So we will discuss about learner in humanistic theory. So what is learner? Learner are encouraged to take control over their education. They make choices that can range for daily activities to their future goal. Student encouraged to focus on a specific subject area of interest for a reasonable amount of time they choose. Learning should be an active process where the student is engaged with the learning activities to acquire specific to their situations. So, the major theme is the learner being the source of authority. The learner determines what learning materials are used and how they will learn the material. They can choose to read and write, listen, speech, watch movies, or practice what they have learned through social interactions or by producing a specific output. So, the last part is the learner also establishes the quantity of learning, as in how much do I need to learn about specific subject, but making the correct or incorrect choice in their learning decisions rests with students and not the teacher.
A healthy learner has self-discipline. Discipline is a must in a healthy learner's life. Prioritizing their work first before anything else. This quality helps them in handling their work, maintaining regularity in work, and in managing their time well. A healthy learner is punctual. Time is money, so every healthy learner value time. It is not an easy job to become punctual, but those who get hold of this trait are successful in their lives. Being in the class on time and doing homework and other activities on time helps the students to save their time and invest it into something productive. A healthy learner is confident. Having a high self-esteem or confidence is a quality that portrays that a student is capable of doing things and that they believe in their abilities. Having a distinct voice among the crowd without being hesitant is a sign of a healthy learner and a future leader. A healthy learner is responsible. Being responsible is the key quality that a healthy learner possesses. They do other important tasks at home because making sure that you have a clean environment helps with better studying. This shows that a student can be bestowed upon with any work and they will do it without any failure.
Unhealthy learner is a type of learner that did not meet the basic needs that Maslow's theory talked about. One of the examples for this is if the learner did not eat breakfast before coming to school, that will affect him or her performance and it will lead to bad grades and bad performance at school. So Maslow's theory is about motivation, and if the learner is not motivated to learn, then he or she will have bad grades and that's how they become unhealthy. Because to be healthy, you need to do your school activities, study your lesson, and focus on your goal to have a good grades. We considered many factors to say that a learner is unhealthy. One of these is the problem in their own house. If they can feel the basic needs, which is water, food, and shelter, their minds can focus on school. Because their stomach is empty, their mind will focus more on how he or she will meet the needs to eat breakfast. And that is one of the factors why learners become unhealthy, because they have a problem to solve and it will lead to bad grades.
So next is role of teacher. Good teachers are always looking for ways to improve their methods to help students thrive in their classroom. Different learning theories and techniques help teachers connect with different students based on their learning style and abilities. In the humanistic learning theory, teachers and students have a specific role for success. The overall role of teacher is to be a facilitator and a good role model. Humanistic teachers believe that students will be motivated to learn a subject if it's something they need and want to know. The main role of teachers is to help students develop their learning skills by creating a good classroom environment which help them to feel comfortable and safe while learning. The facilitator of the classroom needs to create a group opportunities to help the students explore, observe, and self-evaluate. Not only the students who make communication, but the teachers who need make time to collaborate with other educators to learn more new strategies by co-planning lessons with other teachers.
The role of learner in humanistic theory of Maslow is to explore in order to achieve the self-actualization. A learner should comply all the requirements that is needed inside the classroom. A learner should cooperate with the teacher. Learners are responsible for attending class, completing readings, and submit all their assignments prescribed by their teacher. When the learners meet all their needs, they are become more motivated to achieve their goal.
Now, let's talk about change of process. Psychotherapists develop a number of techniques designed to help their clients move past fear or social commitment and responsibilities that kept them too frightened or too difficult to think about pursuing their own inborn agendas. Number 1, achieving happiness is often a matter of developing the freedom for yourself to pursue your deepest interest and that. Number 2, there are many ways that deepest interest can get sabotaged or buried. So everyone will need to overcome the any roadblocks which frequently take the form of either fear or duty before you become free. The techniques tend to be helpful in getting you back on track and to play towards your emotions.
The teaching strategies in humanistic learning theory focus on helping students develop learning skills. Students are responsible for learning choices, so helping them understand the best way to learn is key to their success. As a teacher, we must ensure that the basic needs of our students are met, like what they want to do and also what they need to receive to make them an active participant during their class. The humanistic learning theory of Abraham Maslow can create teaching strategies to be used as a framework to meet the full potential of the students. The first strategy of the teachers can be used is physiological needs. A teacher can ensure that all students have eaten the right amount of food before the class is started. With a water supply when they run out of food drinks, and there's a comfortable atmosphere inside the classroom. We also allow students to take a short nap during their break time. The second strategy of the teacher is safety needs. We can continuously equip students and monitor the climate of our classroom to decrease bullying. We can also approach them always to know their life and health status, if they are happy and satisfied with their everyday schooling to be able to focus on learning. The third strategy is love and belonging needs. Would all students feel like our classroom has a family or classmate feel? We actively make seating arrangements, putting students in groups where they feel supported, conduct a group activity, and pick students randomly to make a group. With best strategies, students are having a group bond that resulting them feel of love and belong. The fourth strategy is STEAM needs. We need to provide affirmative, concrete, and transparent feedback so that the students know their specific strength and can articulate when they use them to succeed in their classrooms. We create opportunities to share specific positive feedbacks. And the last is self-actualization. When we support our students in all of those stages and strategies, students can perform at their fullest potential. They have well-developed sense of creativity inside and out of the class, sometimes referred as a creative spirit, and this is what we call self-actualization.
Hello, I'm going to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of Maslow theory to learners or to the students. So, let's discuss the advantages of Maslow theory to students. So, first advantage of this theory is that it gives or provides the model on how student feel motivated to learn. So here, this is the model that we are talking about made by Maslow. So if their stages or levels meet, then the student will also learn because Maslow theory allows learner the ability and motivation to learn if their needs meet. So for example, the learner who meet the basic needs in Maslow theory will do a good job in studying because their tummy is full and they can concentrate and focus. We all know that food is necessary for us. This is our basic needs as a human and as a learner. If your tummy is full, then you will concentrate more on doing activities and doing a good performance at your class. So, because there is advantage, there is also a disadvantage of this theory. So, one of the biggest disadvantage that I saw in this theory is that if the learner cannot meet their basic needs or their needs as a student, they will not do a very good job in handling their activities and performance.
Why humanistic theory is essential for teacher? Humanistic theory is essential for teacher because it serves as teaching strategy. Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs theory, they know as teacher what is lacking and they must address a student in order for it to have a self-actualization. Student self-actualization cannot be met if a teacher cannot guide the student to meet the other needs.